Hey guys, here we are for Let's Play Bayonetta, part 4. I'm actually keeping up with this. So yeah, here's the next installment, so we'll carry on with what we're doing. I'm just wondering how many of you guys have been watching the E3 announcements this week? I don't know if you noticed, but they actually announced the, Let's Play Bayonetta 2. Wait, Let's Play Bayonetta 2. Which sadly is on the Wii U, which I don't own yet, but it's one of those games that I actually really like, obviously, because I really like Bayonetta. So I'm quite intrigued to try and maybe get a Wii U for the fact of so I can play Bayonetta 2, but I'm kind of a bit sad that it's on the Wii U rather than on the PS3, for example. But then again, I've been getting. Oh, I'll carry on with this in a minute. I'll let this go. This cutscene carry on first. Big head spot.
If I was your child, I'd be an awfully ugly witch, wouldn't I? Yours is a face only a mother could love.
Pretty
one
true.
I could never forget. If only I could remember where from.
Kick to the face.
Quarrel. You're in no position to decide that. See, my infernal partners love my ability to eliminate your kind.
I'm not even sure what
Figure
he
your
is.
sacrifice would shut them up for a while.
Oh, he ran away scared. I'm not even sure what he is. Whoa. Big explosion! We like big explosions. Oh dear. Yeah, as I was saying, I don't know if you guys have. Oh crap! I see something's coming. Anyway, I don't know if you guys have been watching the whole E3 thing or not. There's been a few pretty awesome games announced. One that I'm actually slightly disappointed with. Not in the case that it's an absolutely awesome game, it's just the fact that I was expecting it to actually be on the PS3, but it's not gonna be now. There's actually a couple that have been like that. I think Final Fantasy 15, they've said that they're announcing it on both systems, I think, don't quote me on that, I heard that somewhere. But the one I was really looking forward to was Kingdom Hearts 3, because I am a big lover of the Kingdom Hearts games. And I was just slightly disappointed that I've been expecting this thing to come out on the PS3 for ages now, since Dream Drop Distance actually, when it was sort of hinted at that there was going to be a third installment to the game. And then it gets announced on the PS4. I'm not a very rich person, to be honest. Although I am not going to grumble about the price. The price of the PS4 isn't unreasonable. It isn't as unreasonable as I thought it was going to be anyway. It could have been a lot more. But yeah, it slightly disappointed me a bit that this long-awaited game that I've been waiting so long for, same with Final Fantasy 15, is now... Oh crap. Lava! Is now coming out on the... PS4. And for those that really love those games, it's a bit of a kick in the teeth. Oh crap. I kind of died! Yeah, so, I don't know. I'll have to wait and see whether I can afford a PS4. It took me a while to afford a PS3, so... we will see. The other obvious thing that was announced was the which is making me go in favor of the PS4. I've always been kind of on the side of Sony consoles anyway, ever since the PS1, mainly because I like games like Final Fantasy, and they tended to be on the Sony consoles. I'm trying to think. I know that 13 was released on the Xbox, which I know was a bit of a grumble because apparently that was why 13 was the way 13 was. I couldn't really tell you, to be honest. The semantics of consoles and things like that don't usually... Yeah, I did it this time. Don't usually, It's not really one of them things that I'm really that concerned about. If there's a game on a console I like, I'll get the console. If I know that it's only predominantly going to be on that specific... Oh, he doesn't look very nice. Fairness. Yeah, if I don't know how any of you guys decide on your consoles or anything, but my decision on consoles tended to be... Hey, that's rude, get up! My decisions on consoles tended to be... If there's a game on it I like, I'll get it. It's how I got the Wii, it's how I got... Well, to be honest, the reason I got the Wii, because to be fair, there's not many great games on it. It was a cheap console. It had a few good games on it, like Super Smash Bros. Brawl and the Mario Kart Wii, which I do love a good Mario Kart game, and the Zelda game. But other than that, there's never really been any other games. Oh, Fragile Dreams is another one that's good. There's been, like I say, there's been a few good games on it, but it's not, as my other half would say, tends to have a lot of shovelware on it. Don't know whether you'd agree with that. Ooh, LP. Oh, that's damn it, I'm gonna have to get another half for that, aren't I? Yeah, anyway. Sorry if I'm rambling in this video, it's just that I've been watching the E3 for, E3 this week. Ooh, fantastic impromptu. It's intrigued me, some of the announcements that have been made, so I just wanted to share my opinion with you guys. Obviously, the big thing that has come... Oh crap. What? Is there going to be more lava at me? No, this lava is not fun. We do not like this lava. Oh, right, okay. I gotta do another witch walk. I can see it now. Witch time. I keep saying witch walk, I apologise for this. I actually mean witch time, because obviously the witch walk is the one where the moon is shining and you can walk across the world. Oh, well that was stupid. Yeah, I just wanted to share my opinion with you guys about the whole E3 thing, because there's some fantastic announcements. I'm actually waiting for for a game to come through for the 3DS, which is Animal Crossing New Leaf. If you're an Animal Crossing fan, that's what I'm waiting for. But yeah, anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. The biggest... Oh. I shall let this cutscene go first. Oh crap. Oh crap! Oh, Bayonetta. Right, now I get to see this. This is Witch Walk. The one on the walking on the thing. Which time is it one? Oh. What is with... No. Just... No. While I concentrate on doing this. Yeah, sidetrack. The biggest, obviously, announcement that came out of E3 was Sony completely besting, I don't know how you'd call it, but the whole, yeah, Microsoft kind of really got screwed. Let's be honest there. They kind of shot themselves in the foot and didn't really think about the consequences in my mind, I think. But yeah, the whole second-hand gaming thing. Now, I buy second-hand games because, you know, sometimes I'll put. I don't tend to sell my games. I tend to keep on to them. I'm a hoarder of games. I'll be honest. But the whole second-hand game thing, you know, it's a big market, and I get why some developers are really annoyed with it because I mean the whole recent. If you're in the UK, you'll know that you'll have heard of a company called Game, and basically what Game do, which is an annoyance of mine anyway, is they will have a second-hand game, and it'll be marketed for exactly the same price as the game brand new. And part of the problem is, obviously, when they sell a second-hand game, they're getting all the profits. And when they're selling the brand new game, obviously a certain portion of that has to go to the game developer or the game publisher. So for example, Sega would get the majority, well, you know, the main majority cut of the game funds, and then Game just get whatever portion of that. But when they sell it second hand, they obviously get the whole profit. And I know that it annoyed a lot of game developers, because I know when Game nearly went out of business, a lot of the game companies wouldn't help them out. Thankfully somebody did, because I do love Game, but I would never buy a pre-owned. Personally, I would never pre-order a game from them because I don't trust them. Anyway, enough about that for a second. I'll get back to my point in a minute, and we'll go on to I'll have reading with Lilith. So yeah, this one is about the Umbra Witches 2. As you can tell, I have actually got quite a lot to say about the E3, and I probably should do this in a different video, but hey, I'm rambling on in a video for once. About the Umbra Witches 2. Umbra Witches, controllers of the dark power, the ways of their discipline were actually quite varied. Breathing, movement, medicine and tactics were joined in the Middle Ages by training in the operation of heavy weapons, culminating in a curriculum whose total breadth and intensity are hard to ascertain. The training forged both the body and the soul, honing each witch into a vessel capable of withstanding the rigours of the magical arts and allowing one to begin to interact with other dwellers of the magical realm. The interaction with the world of spirits lies at the very core of magic. To put these dwellers of the magical realm into layman's terms, they most clearly fit the common concept of demons. Developing demon-like powers, it seems this was one of the reasons these women were burdened with a sad fate, always living in history's shadow. I have been able to gain no further solid information regarding the magical arts, as the witch clan have long since been annihilated and their memory forgotten. The residents of this town detest them with all their hearts. To allude to their existence is quite the taboo, yet the key to unlocking the witch's mysteries still remains. In Vigrid, the man held up by many to be a paragon of the faith continues to seek out any remaining witches. Are the witches once thought to be wiped from the earth still among us? If they are, how have they survived this long? What do they now know? And where on earth could they be hiding? Finally, I almost got through this without looking up. Finally, I have obtained scraps of a document that appears to lay out another elementary principle of the magical arts. I'm unable to decipher the writings on the document, but it seems to describe a martial arts known as dodge offset. I pray it will be of us use to someone, so I've included it within these notes. Ooh, I got a new move. Oh, I think I've read that one, so yep. There we go. Yeah, so Microsoft have developed this thing. I think I'm not actually sure who's developed it, but Microsoft have put in the Xbox One, which I have no problem with. If you're an Xbox fan, you're gonna buy the Xbox One. But Microsoft have put this thing in that oh dear God, what's coming? One of these things. No, wait, two of these things. Why there's always two? Like I said before, I'm just a little lady. Yeah, so Microsoft have developed this thing that if you buy a second-hand game, you have to pay full price to just get it to work on your system. Like I said, I can understand why some game developers would do this, because they lost money when people, like, you know, it's one of them things. But what my argument is, why have you got to, you know, if you want people to buy your game, then put it down on download like PlayStation do. But the other thing is, you can't turn around, in my opinion anyway, can't turn around, let somebody buy a second-hand game, and then make them pay full price again just to get it on your system. And obviously Sony announced that they weren't doing that on the PS4, which I was very happy about because, yeah, if that was going to be the case for the PS4, I was looking very unlikely to get one. Obviously, the Xbox One has other issues as well, which, the whole Kinect thing I find very dodgy. I don't like the idea that they can see me, if I'm honest. There was a lot of... I'm not too into it, I'll admit, so I'm probably getting facts completely wrong here and all this. This is all hearsay that I've heard about the Xbox One, but the whole second-hand gaming thing, it's a big market. It's a huge market, and it's one that I give money into. There's a lot of games that I get second-hand just because it's there and I can't afford the full price, because sometimes games are bloody expensive. It's how they work nowadays. It's just expensive. They've always been expensive to a certain degree. So I was very happy that PS4 did announce that, and they kind of did it in the best style, stomping completely on Microsoft. There's some things I've since learned about Microsoft, and I'm just thinking Microsoft have gone kind of insane. But hey, you know, it's their company. They can do what they want. If you like Xbox, I say get the Xbox. Not personal preference of mine. If you're not bothered about the whole having to pay extra if you buy a second game. I mean, there's some people out there that don't buy second-hand games. They buy them brand new. That's fine. No problem with that. That's how you are. That's how you are. You know, I'm not going to make anybody decide what's better and what's not, because essentially each console has its own merit. Xbox 360 had its own merit. The Sony PlayStation 3 has its own merit. I mean, there's different games that come out in different consoles, so get whichever console you want at the end of the day. But I just didn't like... I'm not down with the whole not letting people buy second-hand game things. That's a personal preference. So I was very happy that Sony said they weren't doing that. The internet thing, that bugged me about the Xbox One. The internet thing. Not everybody who owns a console has the internet. I know that sounds strange, but for example, my uncle has a PS3. He does not have the internet. He's an older guy. He doesn't want the internet. He doesn't understand computers that well, but he likes consoles. And he has a PS3. It's never been connected to the internet, but he still plays it. He still plays games. And the Xbox One was kind of like only saying that, oh, you can only buy our console if you've got any internet. Now, for example, when I was a student, I didn't have the internet in our house because we couldn't afford it. But I've got a console. Are you saying that if I can't afford the internet and I haven't got the internet, you're gonna stop me from using my console? Because that is just insane in my mind. And again, that was another thing that Sony said that they weren't doing on their console. You don't need the internet, which is good. Sony, you have my approval. Anyway, let's carry on with this game before I rant more. I do rant, I apologise. Notes on the topic of Magic 3. The magical arts of the Umbra. Their true significance the best understood in the context of how the Umbra were able to use this magic via direct contact with demons in Inferno. It is thought that these witches underwent strict training in order to master the various techniques. However, the truth is coloured by the fact that the witches left people awestruck and were greatly revered. The true root of their power was none other than their ability to take unbelievably strong demon energy and bend it to their will, using it freely. The witches' direct contact saw them reaching into the heart of Inferno's darkness, and summoning the beasts that dwell there. Drawing out their incredible magic and destructive powers, the witches were under contract with these demons, were able to exercise powers far beyond any that could be obtained by mere mortals, to the extent that some may even term these powers as aggressive or brutal. It was thanks to these powers that the witches boasted some awesome force in battle. From the Vigridian religious perspective, those living in the human world found interaction with realms to be incredibly difficult. Residents of Inferno also found it impossible to manifest themselves in the human world. This is why witches require some sort of a catalyst to summon demons into the human world, channeling the spirit via this medium. The catalyst most often used by witches was their hair. It is well accepted that hair had many uses in the magical arts, and the witches called the use of their own hair the wicked weave. Ah, that explains why her hair always becomes the demon's. It was said to have been used not just to summon demons, but also summon magical items, as well as forming the witches' uniforms. I would also like to touch briefly on their despair. The despair these women must have felt. To gain the incredible power afforded to them, they were forced to trade their souls to the demons of Inferno. Within the Trinity of realities, it is believed that their deceased found their souls sent to heaven in an endless cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. However, witches were met with a single possible fate, death, followed by endless torment in Inferno. Once one had set foot upon the path of the magical arts, there lay nothing but the harsh reality that there is no turning back, despite the fact it was a path desired by a never-ending stream of believers. How these women captured so many hearts, minds, and imaginations remains unknown. So there you go. That's why she uses her hair. But yeah, going back to what I was saying earlier, so E3 have announced Bayonetta 2. I don't know if any of these guys see this. If you haven't, go check it out. The trailer was up at E3. I actually saw it live because I kind of missed half of the whole. Oh, what's this? There's an ancient portal-like object here. There may even be more evidence of the town that this ancient civilization created in the catacombs below. Yeah, I missed the first part, so I missed the announcement of Pokemon XY. For 3DS. Holy crap. Well, that was nice. I don't even know how to get... What's it? Falling rocks took out the bridge. There's nothing but sea of lava below. Great. Where do I go now? Yeah, so I was actually... I missed the first part. I think there was something about a Mario game as well. I know the Mario Kart 8 was on there. I mean, of course, if you're a Nintendo fan, but I just happened to get in there just before the announcement of Bayonetta 2, which I was like, yes. She looks completely different. They've done a complete overhaul on her. She now has short hair, which is kind of cool. Ooh, that's how I can get across. Yes, they've changed her character look a little bit, but it looks amazing. I'm intrigued to see how it works on the Wii U. I don't own a Wii U as of yet. Lights from out the gate, there seems to be a completely different environment on the other side. Let us go through! Ooh, it's pretty! Look at the pretty flowers, so pretty. So yeah, it looks, obviously they've only shown the trailer. Ooh, Paradiso. They've only shown the trailer and stuff, so but it looks cool. I'm intrigued to see how it's going to work on the Wii U. As of yet, I don't own a Wii U, like I said. So... Ooh, what do I have to do? I don't even know. What do I have to do? I'm confused. Okay. So do I... Oh, right, okay. I have to try and get on there. So I don't own one yet, so I don't actually... I've played one in one of the game stores. Just had a quick go on it, like... Ah, there we go. Here we go. Ooh, what's this? It's a lever. What does a lever do? Okay, I don't know what that did. There's a big glowing light on me. What happened? Wait, what? Use? Oh, I see. I think I've got it now. Yeah. So that's been... Okay. So we need to get... It seems like the strange hourglass is able to return the sands of time. What once was broken is now whole again. I wonder if that power stays true in the other dimension as well. Okay. We shall get this thing back. Yeah, the Wii U confuses me. It's probably because all I'm seeing is I'm just seeing it with two screens, and it's kind of like a big version of a 3DS, because you have two screens on a 3DS. I'm oversimplifying things here, obviously. Yeah, I'm intrigued to see how it's going to work on the Wii U. What's that over there? Is that another book? Ooh. I want to check out the bookie work. But... oh no, it's the other side of the LP. Yay, we can go to hell now. Fantastic impromptu. It is now one whole LP. So I wonder what weapon I'll get this time. Do you know, I've just realised I haven't equipped the weapons that I had the last time. Yeah, I should really do that at some point. Are you gonna let me back through? Yeah. Oh, we can't use you now. It's a good job I found that LP then, isn't it? So, yeah, as I was saying, and I keep getting distracted because I'm meant to be doing a Let's Play and not talking about E3, but it makes for interesting conversation. Yeah, I'm intrigued to see how it's going to work on the Wii U. As I say, the whole two-screen thing still confuses me, but I've not played one properly, so we'll see. I'm hoping to get one. The price is still a little much for the fact that I'm a poor person, and now I have you behind me. Let's kick your butt! Die! Touch you too! Oh, guillotine! Nice! So maybe I'll get one, maybe I won't. I'd like to get one just for this game, to be honest. I know that's kind of probably a silly concept to do, just getting a console for a game. I've done it more than once! I only got the PSP so I could play Crisis Core. And now I can't get back the other way. But no, I mean, if I do get it, I might try and do a playthrough of it. Oh crap! Stop making them fall! So I'm gonna die! No! Ah! Oh, thank God for that. I thought I died then. I was like, no! See, this is where this game starts getting interesting, when you start having things like this happen, and then you're like, I can't do this thing! Yeah, gotta be careful of the lava. The floor is lava! The floor is lava! The floor literally is lava. So yeah, if I get a Wii U, I may be able to do a Let's Play, but hey, you never know. It's one of them things, right? What nice thing did I get? Where's the pretty stuff? I want the pretty stuff. But I'm definitely looking into getting a PS4 because the Final Fantasy game. Yeah, I am a big Final Fantasy nut. Kingdom Hearts 3 as well. Like I say, I'm a little disappointed that it's not coming out on the PS3, but meh. One of them things, right? I got Dream Drop Distance, and so I can't really complain too. Whoa, there's rocks coming at me! No, this is just rude. No, rocks, no! Ah! Big rock! Ah! We made it! And the moon's gonna go away now, so I can't use the witch walk anymore. Just typical. What's down there then? Lava is pouring from these holes. The catacombs must be devastated by now. Okay, so where do I go? Can't go that way, because if I go down there, I get died. Ah. Whee! Oh, I lost my staff. I lost my staff that I could do pretty big. Oh, I see something. It's another Bookie Wook. Which Bookie Wook is this one? The Old Colosseum. I'm not liking the sound of this. I've got a feeling that a big bad's gonna come soon. Big it. What it's like in these big old Colosseums. In Vigrid's long protected history, there was once an enormous Colosseum built facing the sea. It remains today largely intact, according to a record. The Colosseum was used not for martial conquest tests or other games, but as an altar for the worship of one of the era's gods, a being known as Fortitude. Have we got to fight Fortitude? Even today, as the urban functions of the city moved to Ilsa del Sol, I probably said that wrong. The Colosseum holds a special place in the religious belief of those who worship the Laguna. Even though the winds of time have long since destroyed the road leading to the structure, forcing a treacherous passage through the cliffs, the stream of these making a pilgrimage to the Colosseum is endless. Okay, there we go then. Apparently it's a pagan's place.
Let's all go worship the place where the pagans go. We shall worship because we're magical like that. Ooh, it's so pretty. It's a big long road. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.
So yeah, I apologise for the E3 rant, E3 rant talk, whatever. I know I'm meant to be doing the Let Play, but I kind of wanted to have a little thing, just saying while I'm playing here about the whole E3 thing. There's been some fantastic things announced. I will be honest. There's quite a lot of specifically stuff for PS4 that I'm quite excited by. Oh no, that's actually surprised me. So yeah, we're at the end of Lilith Plays Bayonetta Part 4. I thought there was going to be a big bad battle going on, but obviously not. So what did I get for the burning ground? I died once because I hit lava. Oh, it's a Luca one, silver. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Yeah, so this has kind of been a contained one of me ranting about E3, but no, I've been intrigued by E3. I kind of actually had a quick brief look at the Square Enix E3 announcement. The first day I missed the rest of the days because I had to go out and do things. But yeah, I mean, some of the games that have been announced for certain consoles and stuff, it's intriguing. You know, if any of you guys got any thoughts on anything, just leave comments below. You know, but yeah, so this has been a ranty Let's Play, more so about E3 than really playing the game. So for that, I do apologise. But look out for the next part, which will be part 5. This has been Lilith playing Bayonetta and ranting about E3, which I do apologise if you didn't want to hear that and just wanted me to play the game. I do apologise, but I kind of wanted to have my rant about Microsoft and things. But yeah, Lilith here signing out. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video with added rant. See you next time, guys. Bye.